to be practicing with you today. Let's get started. When you're ready, let's start as we always do. By simply lying back, closing your eyes, and breathing. As you work, practice this transition, the shifting into the practice, the slowing down. You simply feel the body, taking note of it, not judging what you feel, not putting a story to what you feel, but just feel. You feel the back of the body against the floor. Maybe you start to feel the shoulder or both, the arm, the hand, the abdomen. You feel the hip, the thigh. You simply become conscious to the body, to the sensation of it, lying still. These sensations, like the sensation of your breath, are simply anchors to right now. They put you in the moment. So take the time to feel it, to notice it, to experience the sensation. And then you let it pass. You feel something else. It's this practice of being right here. This practice of being right now. That's where we start. Not anticipating what's to come, not reliving what's already happened. But practicing being right here in this moment. And take just a few more breaths. Just a few more moments out of the day. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready to release the breath, drawing your knees and wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. And you gently rock from side to side. A sense of movement, the shifting of the body. And back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Trying to coordinate your movement with the breath. Back and forth. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Inhale as you rise up. Find Tadasana. The feet are firm. The shoulders roll back. You close your eyes if they open. And palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale as you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor, bending the knees if you need to, and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward for your back bend. And exhale, you press your hips back and up. Down dog. You take any movement you like. Then inhale as you step the right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale, rising all the way back up, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot steps back, low lunge. Right foot back, plank pose, top of push-up. And exhale as you lower. Inhale, forward, cobra, up dog. Exhale, pressing the hips back and up. Down dog. And just like when we started, you continue to take the time, feeling the body move. Feeling the sensations that arise. Inhale, left foot forward, opening those hips. Exhale, right foot forward, stretching those hamstrings. Inhale, rising, reaching, nice full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back. Left leg back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale to down dog. Feeling each round. Putting yourself right there. Inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, folding. Inhale, rising and reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot. Right foot. Exhale, lowering to chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right. Left. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. It feels the body warms up. You feel that full range of motion. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Note the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms straight. The tailbone draws down. The torso lifts up. Nice tall line through the spine. Full breaths. And letting your weight drift to the right as that left leg lifts and you step it as far back as you can. Eye lunge. You adjust yourself, balancing your weight front to back. Right thigh reaching forward, left pressing back. And stay grounded with that right foot as you step that left foot forward into chair pose once again. The thighs hug, the hips are low. Then palms to the other, thumbs to your heart as you twist to the right. Revolve chair. Using that left elbow outside that right thigh's leverage to help draw the torso out. Working to get the thumbs to line up at the center of your chest. Then inhale back to chair, hips low, arms high. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You touch hold of your toes, your ankles, your shins, making this an active forward fold. The tailbone tilts towards the ceiling. Your arms are helping to draw the torso down. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. A gentle bend in the knees. You look up between your hands and inhale as you float or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Then bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. Once again, feeling grounded here. weight shifts to left. That right leg lifts as you step it as far back as you can. High lunge. Settling in. Opening up the hips by working the thighs in opposite directions. Nice and smooth, you bring that right foot forward, back in a chair pose again. You take your time, set it up. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart as you twist to left. Trying to keep those hips low. And feeling that those thighs are staying side by side. As you twist here, there's that tendency to let that right knee slide out in front. That just means your hips are swinging. Keep those thighs side by side. Isolating the rotation to your torso. Then inhale back to center chair. And exhale, you fold forward. This time we're going into gorilla pose, so you bend your knees as much as you need to. So you can get the backs of your hands on the floor, palms face up. Then slide your hands underneath your feet. The toes touch your wrists. And on exhale, you fold the torso as you start to straighten those legs back out. With the legs straighten, you can always start to bend those elbows, going deeper into the fold. But you have those palms pinned underneath your feet. That keeps the ball of the foot a little higher than the heel, so you usually feel a bit more of a stretch in the low leg. And it pins those shoulders low as the hips lift away, so you get a bit of stretch to the upper back as well. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Back heel spins in. Torso and arms sweep up. That back foot is slightly forward. As you press into the outer edge of that left foot. And then work to draw that left hip forward. Good, then take your arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. You draw the knuckles away, the collarbones brought. And on exhale, you fold forward, just inside that right leg for humble warrior. The torso drapes, the head hangs heavy. Keep pressing into the outer edge of that left foot. Keep letting the torso sink deeper to the inner right thigh. Inhale, rising back up, warrior one. Then peel that left heel, high lunge stance so your hips are square to the top edge of the mat. You bring the palms together, thumbs to your heart, as you fold and twist to the right. Revolve side ankle. If you like to open the arms up, broadening or binding, feel free. Good. And on an exhale, you come back to center, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, left leg loose. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Right heel spins in. Left knee is bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. Then take the arms behind your back and release the fingers, drawing the knuckles away, broadening the collarbone. And then you bow forward. Humble warrior. Sinking the torso. Eventually the crown of the head touches down just inside that left foot. Inhale, rising back up, warrior one. Then peel that right heel high march. Square the hips with the top edge of the mat. Then the palms come together, thumbs to your heart. As you fold and twist, revolve side angle. Broadening or binding if you like. But remember, with the twist, you want to feel long and open. So the chin's away from the chest. The crown of the head's reaching out towards the top edge of the mat. A nice long spiral of the spine. You're able to breathe here. Full inhales into the upper chest. Using it to find a little more rotation. And then exhale back to center, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Exhale the right foot forward. Warrior two. Left heel spins in. The torso sweeps up. Now the hips and chest are squared to the long edge of the mat. And you get that outward sensation, that opening, broadening of the body. Inhale, straightening the right leg. Reach forward for triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. Expanding outward here. From hand to hand, foot to foot, crown of head to tailbone. Inhale, rising back up. You're going to bring your hands to your hips and then turn those left toes in so that your hips and chest can square to the top edge of the mat. You can adjust your stance so you're nice and stable, but keep a long stance, foot to foot. Then take the arms behind your back and you're either going to bring the palms together, fingers point up for reverse prayer, or grab opposite elbows. Either one is simply meant to help get those shoulders to roll back, the collarbone to feel broad, so that on your next exhale you can fold forward for pyramid pose. Keeping the upper chest open. Keeping both legs active. Then inhale, rising back up. You're going to bring your hands around in front to your heart and take one big step, drawing that left knee forward. standing tall on your right leg. From here, we're going into campus pose. So that left thigh rolls open, and you place that left ankle just above your right knee, making a figure four. You can stay there, or you start to bend that right knee, sitting the hips down. You can stay there, or take the arms up overhead. You can fold forward over that left calf. Get a nice stretch to the left hip. Or you fold, bringing your hands to the floor, setting up for your tiptoe balance. You shift your weight forward so that the heel, that right foot peels up. And then you sit your hips down on that right heel. Trying to bring one hand, maybe both, back to your heart. Balancing on the ball of that right foot. Keeping that left knee low and open. So you're broad across the lap here. That's the key to the balance. It's keeping this knee down. One more breath. Then on exhale, you just place that left foot on the floor wherever you are, and you rise up. Tadasana. Relaxing the arms, closing the eyes. Nice full breaths. Inhale, the arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step. Then exhale, the left foot steps forward. Warrior two. Nice full breath as you rise up. Then you settle into it. Straightening that left leg as you reach forward for triangle pose. And as much as you're reaching down with that left hand, reach up with that right. You feel that balance, that extension in both directions. So instead of feeling like you're folding, instead you feel like you're broadening, opening up. As long as you lengthen from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Inhale, rising back up. Hands to your hips. Right toes turning so the hips and chest are squared at the top edge of the mat. And the arms come behind your back. Reverse prayer or grabbing opposite elbows. Roll the shoulders back. Open up. And on exhale, you fold forward. Staying open through the upper chest. Inhale, rising up. Hands to your heart. And you draw that right knee forward, standing tall on your left leg. And the right thigh rolls open. And you make that figure four to start. And moving through your progressions. Maybe bending that left knee, sitting the hips down, one-legged chair. Taking your arms up overhead, lifts your center point, challenges your balance. Folding forward, starts to give you that hip stretch. Or bringing the hands to the floor, peeling that left heel as you sit your hips down. Coming into your tiptoe balance. Two more breaths. And on the next exhale, you just place that right foot on the floor and rise up. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Down dog or moving through vinyasa. And exhale the right foot forward. We're going into side angle. So right hand on the floor inside the right foot. Left heel spins in. And on inhale, you sweep that left arm, left side of your torso up to the ceiling. If you want to wrap that top arm around your back for your bind, feel free. But you're rolling open towards the ceiling. Keeping that right hip right underneath you, hugging into the midline of the mat. Then exhale, hands to the floor. And you step back, plank pose, top of a push-up. Then roll to the left, side plank. Left hand, outer edge of the left foot. You can always stagger those feet, helping out with your balance. Or lifting that right leg up towards the ceiling. One more breath. And drawing that right knee towards your nose, you're going to step that right foot back up to the top edge of the mat, low lunge. Lower that left knee, uncurl the left toes. Right hand to the floor inside that right foot, setting up for lizard pose as you start to bow towards the floor. Maybe get one forearm, maybe both to touch down. Inhale, rising up to straight arms. Curl those left toes as you lift that left knee and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the left foot steps forward. Left hand on the floor inside the foot. Right heel spins in. And inhales, you sweep open. Side angle. Good. Exhale, hands to the floor. You step back to plank. Then you roll to the right. Side plank. Making your adjustments. Staggering the feet, lifting the top leg. But most importantly, you feel your control here. Pressing the ground away. Holding strong on that lateral edge. And the left knee draws towards your nose. And you step it forward. You lower that right knee, uncurl the toes. Left hand inside the left foot. And you start to lower the torso towards the floor. Or lizard. Inhale, rising up to straight arms. Plant the hands as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, the left foot steps forward. And you're going to walk over towards the right edge of the mat. Turning those toes so the feet are parallel to the short ends of the mat. And on exhale, you fold forward between your legs. If your hands are comfortable on the floor, you start to walk them back, drawing yourself in between your thighs. And inhale, lifting up halfway. You're going to take your left hand and reach across, grabbing hold of your right ankle, right calf, or right thigh. Then inhale as you sweep that right arm up to the ceiling, twisting, trying to stack the shoulders. As you want to go deeper, you can wrap that right arm behind your back, trying to grab that inner left thigh. And if that left hand is holding onto that right calf or right ankle, you can start to bend that left elbow, drawing that left shoulder towards your right knee, twisting tighter. And coming back to center, you let the torso hang between your thighs for a breath. Inhale, lifting up halfway. And exhale, walk yourself around to the top edge of the mat, framing that left foot. Plant your hands and send that left leg back and up. Down dog splits. Left heel reaching for the ceiling. And exhale, you draw that left knee forward for pigeon. Left knee touches down behind the left wrist. Right leg slides back. You can stay upright for your pigeon variations, or you drape yourself forward over that left calf. And inhale, rising up. From here we're going into Vamadevasana. So left hand's on the floor in front of you. And inhale, that right arm sweeps back behind you. You can stay right there, or you bend that right knee, catching hold of that right foot. Start to hug that right heel in. As that right foot comes closer, you might think about taking that left arm across your chest to grab hold of that right foot. And then that right arm sweeps around your back, trying to grab that inner left thigh. Twisting the torso, looking over the back edge of your mat. Back to center. You plant the hands and step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. You walk yourself over to the left edge of the mat, turning your feet. You set those feet up so that they're parallel to the short end of the mat. And then you fold forward. You like to take a different hand variation, feel free. Catching your big toes or interlacing the fingers behind your back. Otherwise, you just work the palms on the floor, drawing the torso through. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. This time that right arm will reach across and grab hold of that left ankle, left calf, or left thigh. And inhale, the left arm sweeps to the ceiling. You can stay there. We'll wrap that left arm behind your back, catching the inner thigh. You can stay there, or you start to bend that right elbow, drawing that right shoulder towards that left knee as you twist tighter. And unraveling back to center. Take a breath. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, you walk yourself around to the top edge of the mat, framing that right foot. And send that right leg back and up, down dog splits. Reaching the heel for the ceiling. Then exhale, draw that knee forward, placing it on the mat behind the right wrist. Setting up for pigeon. You adjust that left leg. You stay upright, or you fold forward. Then inhale, rising up. Right hand's on the floor in front of you. Left arm sweeps back. Maybe bend that left knee, catching hold of that left foot. Maybe take that right arm across your chest, grabbing hold of that left foot with your right hand. And then your left arm wraps around your back, grabbing your inner right thigh. Good, nice and smooth. Coming back to center. Planting the hands and choosing your up to down dog. Gentle bend in the knees. You look forward of your hands, and on inhale, you float or step to sitting at the top of the mat. Your legs come through, setting up for Paschimottanasana. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed. Arms reach up, and exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got. And bow your head, close your eyes. And you lead with your heart, the center of your chest. Inhale as you reach out, rising up. You sweep your arms around in front, parallel to the floor. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. Then preparing for 3 rounds of back bend. So the knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms are alongside the body for bridge, your hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, lower and down. Nice full breath. And inhale, you press down to go up once again. And then exhale, lower and down. And on your next inhale, final, rising up, opening the front of the body. And exhale, lowering down. Once you come down, you just draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And arms alongside the body, palms flat. Legs go straight up. You hang out there, or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, bend the elbows, hands against your back as you send the legs up. A few more breaths if you want to take any variations. You wiggle the toes, you roll the ankles, lotus, a twist. You can send the legs wide, you can scissor them apart. Where it feels good. And coming back to center if you're in shoulder stand. And you take your toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. Release the hands so the fingers point forward. And nice and smooth you unravel. And come to lying flat on your back. Once down, the arms are alongside the body, preparing for fish. You're pressing your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. Then arc the spine, roll the shoulders back. Release the crown and head to the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then take the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. As you release the knees over to left. One final twist. Back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you either extend the legs out onto the mat, Shavasana, or you tuck your hands behind your knees, catching a ride up for headstand. If you're new to headstand, just take your time. And stay up as long as you want, coming down whenever you're ready. If you're new, you start off on your forearms and knees, then grab opposite elbows, keeping the elbows where they are so they're shoulder width. Bring the hands up, fingers in the legs, palms are apart. You place the crown of your head on the floor, cupping the back of your head in your hands. And curl your toes and lift your knees. As you feel steady, forearms firmly pressing into the mat, you start to walk the feet towards your elbows, and eventually draw one knee in towards your chest, heel towards your hip, and the other. Find your balance, and then you take those legs straight up. You stay up as long as you like, coming down the same way you went up whenever you're done. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. And turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shin, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see the full potential. And as you're ready on an inhale, you slowly rise up to a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Om. Namaste. Thank you all so much for practicing with me. It's always great to have you tuning in and joining me. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.